Your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Raven Bloom. Here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. Snow is already melting across mid-Michigan thanks to some sunshine today. Here's a look at the cleanup earlier this morning in some of our southern counties. After closing temporarily last night due to the weather, Detroit Metro Airport has reopened. If you have a flight today, officials are encouraging you to check on its status before heading to the airport. A Michigan judge has ruled staff and administrators at Oxford High School cannot be sued for the mass shooting that left 4 students dead and 7 others wounded. The judge also dismissed Oxford Community Schools from civil lawsuits related to the shooting, saying the district and staff are protected by government immunity. School officials have been criticized by the Oakland County Sheriff and prosecutor for not alerting a school resource officer about their concerns regarding the shooter, Ethan Crumbley. Crumbley pled guilty to charges in October. Change for Oxford, a group of parents and students who filed the lawsuit say, quote, if we have learned anything since this preventable tragedy it is that some schools will hide behind governmental immunity to protect themselves instead of our students and children. And it's time to rev up those engines. There's a big monster truck show happening tonight in Saginaw. 6 monster trucks will compete on an all-dirt track inside the Dow Event Center to see who will be the toughest monster truck. The last show is tonight at 7:30 p.m., but the fun starts earlier, even earlier, with a pit party. Fans will get a chance to see the trucks up close, meet the drivers, and even get some pics and autographs. Now here's Kyle with a look at your forecast.
Thanks, Raven. Overall, today wasn't all that bad for us. We started out pretty early this morning with melting away that snow, with temperatures just barely above freezing for only a few hours, or below freezing rather, for a few hours. And we quickly saw those temperatures rise, and of course we added in the sun as well. But now at Birch Run, as you can see, I-75 totally dry, but we've also worked those clouds back in. We will be talking showers with time as well. Here's a look at those temperatures out there currently for us. You can kind of make out where that heavier snow fell for places like Flint and then into Lapeer, holding into those lower 40s, only about 41 degrees, but further to the north, Elma, for example, at 46, and even north of the bay, it was almost 50 degrees for a time earlier today. That's because the fresh snowfall kind of keeps a lid on how far those temperatures can go, even with the amount of sunshine that we had earlier today. So with a look at your sky tracker out there, what we're tracking now is an area of light showers that is moving through. Now, we have a lot of dry air in place over mid-Michigan right now, so even though the radar does show a few things moving over mid-Michigan right now, they're not actually making it all the way to the ground. It's kind of evaporating before it does so. So moving throughout the rest of the evening, we will watch a better chance for these showers arrive, especially as we get into the after dark hours. You can see that here on the hour by hour. Once we get closer to 9 and 10 o'clock, we will have these showers moving through. And notice here that we are talking a mix between the green and the blue there. So that's a mix between the rain and the snow. But notice the temperatures that we have underneath of that as it's falling. We're still holding above freezing. So even if we do have a few flakes or maybe a little bit of drizzle that could freeze, it likely won't, because our temperatures will be above freezing. So I don't expect too much in the way of any road issues going into tonight or tomorrow morning. And that's mostly because, again, even though we have the showers moving through, our temperatures should remain above freezing. And it's really likely that only a few spots in the far northwestern portions of mid-Michigan, perhaps places like Houghton Lake, do get a chance to go back below freezing for only a couple of hours. And you can see that here for a very brief time. And then as we go into tomorrow morning, again, warming up rather quickly, and those temperatures getting back into the upper 30s and low 40s for us. As we head into the afternoon tomorrow, it is possible that we are able to work out just enough of that cloud cover for a brief time to allow a little bit of sunshine in. Otherwise, we will be looking at mostly cloudy skies for much of the day. And then we work in another chance for snow as we go into your Monday. And here's a better look at that zoomed out here on the extended hour by hour. You can see that the better chance here for that snow will be more across northern portions of mid-Michigan, with more of that rain kind of working in across southern portions of the state. We're going to be looking at a kind of a flip-flop from where we were last week. And of course last night as well, though we are looking at a less impactful system overall, but some accumulating snow will be possible. We will continue to work out those details, and we'll have more information on that coming up. 7-day forecast does have some better looking conditions for us as we go into tomorrow, but again on Monday we are tracking more of those snow showers that could linger into Tuesday, and then beyond that, going into the end of the 7-day forecast, notice that our temperatures are cooling back down and only holding into the lower 30s, so a bit of some cooler air compared to where we've been recently. frequently, and we'll also have additional chances for snow as we end the week and head into the weekend.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.